In the game Stardew Valley, in Winter Year 2, the player receives a request from Gus in the mail, asking for a coconut so that he can make an exotic spirit called Coco-No-No. Unfortunately, we never see the finished product from Gus, but it turns out that the Coco-No-No is one of many references to other media. This particular drink is actually from Star Trek The Next Generation in the episode Booby Trap, in which Geordi LaForge serves his date Coco-No-Nos on the holodeck. Now, according to the Memory Alpha wiki, a Coco-No-No is typically coconut milk and gin served in a hollow half of a coconut shell. No measurements, no mention of any other twists or garnishes, though the screenshot from the episode does show the classic paper umbrella and a straw. It sounded strange and borderline gross, so I knew I had to try to make a Coco-No-No. First, we need our cocktail glass, a halved coconut. I have had a bad time in the past with attempting to open a coconut, so my partner graciously stepped in to save the day. Once done, we are ready to Coco-No-No. Now, admittedly, I have never come across a gin and coconut cocktail myself, and from what little I found online, it seemed a 1-to-1 ratio was a good place to start. So into the shaker goes 1 ounce of gin, 1 ounce of coconut milk, and some extra for the cutting board, and ice. Shake vigorously and strain into the halved coconut. Figure out the best way to stab your paper umbrella into the coconut and add a straw. Now, there's very little liquid as there's only 2 ounces, but let's see how it tastes. It's not good.
Oh, give it another go and consider what is happening in my mouth. So it's definitely not the worst drink that I've ever had, but I don't know if it's a drink either.
I understand why Jordy's date didn't go very well in the holodeck.
If this is what he rolled
This is
out.
what he rolled out.
Yeah.
No offense to Geordie, but that was rough. Now, I had researched to see if there were any gin and coconut milk cocktails, and found that there are multiple versions, though many added several additional ingredients. I wanted to stay as close to the original, so I settled on a coconut gin fizz. Into the shaker goes 1 ounce coconut milk, a dash of simple syrup, 2 ounces of gin, the juice of half a lime, and ice. Shake it all up and strain into the coconut half. Add paper umbrella and top off with club soda. Mix with a straw, and it's time to test.
It tastes like static.
So thick. Oh. That's weird looking. Okay. I think it separated the coconut milk or something.
Looking back on this recipe, I think part of the issue was user error. I should have stirred instead of shaken, and I think my proportions were definitely off. But it doesn't feel like a Coco-No-No, so we are moving on. For the next version, we're taking a sharp turn and going to abandon gin in favor of rum. Back in the 2010s, a Tumblr blog called Food Replicator did their own take on the drink, going the tiki drink route instead. Into our handy-dandy shaker goes 2 ounces coconut water, 3 ounces rum, juice of half an orange, two dashes of bitters, and ice. Close it up and shake it like you mean it, and strain into the coconut half. This recipe actually makes 2 servings and has the option of adding soda water, but after the last cocktail, I am not feeling the soda water. It was very rum forward, and after the first taste, it really felt like it could use some lime, which did help. But it was still missing something. I returned the cocktail to the shaker, added more simple, a touch more lime juice, and more simple syrup. Gave it a good shake. Much better.
That's high proof. Yeah, it's definitely rum forward.
Alright, it was still rum forward, but still good. But I still wanted a gin-based Coco-No-No, so decided to revisit the first attempt. Into the shaker, add 2 ounces coconut milk, two ounces gin with a splash extra for good luck,
Two shots vodka.
some simple syrup, and ice. Shake that shit up, strain into a coconut half, and add the juice of half a lime. Stir with a straw and add obligatory paper umbrella. But how does it taste? A dash more simple, and honestly, I think we have a winner.
Oh, that's not bad. It's better. I think it definitely, yeah, the sugar and the lime helps a lot.
How do you rank it out of the 4?
Actually, I think that's a close second after the rum one. Yeah, I like that.
Okay, I know I said the last one was a winner, but in researching cocktails for the video, I came across a recipe for a starboard sour, which feels like it would be the fancy cousin to the Coco-No-No. Into the shaker goes 1 ounce of fresh lime juice, 1 ounce of vanilla syrup, 1 ounce coconut milk, 1.5 ounces of Empress Indigo Gin, not a sponsor. Add ice to shaker, shake it up, and strain into our coconut half, and add paper umbrella for ultimate fanciness, and a straw. I have to admit, it looks super pretty, though I would absolutely cut back on the vanilla syrup. It kind of reminded me of cream soda.
That's pretty good.
So there you have it. I think the Coco-No-No can be a decent cocktail, but I think I will keep pairing coconut with tiki drinks and margaritas, and save the gin for Negronis and corpse revivers. Let me know in the comments if you try any of these cocktails, and if you liked the video, please consider giving a thumbs up and clicking the subscribe button. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Oh, that's a lot of drinks. It's a lot of gin. A lot of coconut.